Welcome to another edition of Damn TV with Damn Sam. Well, hello. Welcome to me, Casa Cooper. It's Damn Sam, and I've just come to give an update on what's happening in kitchen extension. As you can see, we're all kind of insulated. What a horrid job that is. An expensive job, to tell you the truth. So how did I do it? Well, basically you cut them to size with a saw, measure them, cut them to size with a saw, wedge them in place. You see them black bits, so we've got some wedges. Wedge it in place and then stick it in place with foam. I thought I was dropping on me then. So we've got 110 mil in ceiling bit, which is green, and 210 in the which is red, which is your bit in sides, which is called the what's it called? I'm just trying to think. So once ceiling, once spars, I think. Yeah, that's it. And then what's going to happen is, once building inspector's been and had a look and checked, because we've done floor as well, they'll give us go ahead then to start boarding. So we've got 62 mil on ceiling and then 30 mil on walls, but we're doing 37 because we're having a med up, so it's 37 on the 62 and a foot ceiling, which is again going to be another awkward job, because where they're getting med up, they're getting med up with insulation and a 12 and a half mil board. Now, normal thermaline boards, it's just normally a 9.5 plasterboard 8x4, and this is going to be a 12.5. It's going to be a bit heavier, so that's going to be a job in itself, especially off of these trestles. Off a scaffold. I'm going to have to put trestles up and props, and try and hold them in place while we get screws in. So that's going to be the next job. What have I done? So, waiting for building inspector, I went and bought some thermal boards. So if you look at inside at Skyline, what we've done is I've boarded it out. So we've put a thermal board, which is 35 mil, that one, and then there's a 12 mil plasterboard, which has been stuck. So thermal board gets screwed to timber. I'll take it up, you can have a look. So thermal board gets stuck to timber, and then these pieces get put into the slot. There's a groove that goes in there, so it fits inside slot, and then we straighten it up. So I found that sticking them with dry grip, they'll just stick in place, so you can cut them to size and then just slide them up, and then you get them all bang on straight. There's no leaning in, leaning out. Once they're sat inside groove, it keeps them straight, and that ends up being bang on. And then what I've done is, any sort of little gaps that's downside at plasterboard, just foam them up, so we're not getting a cold spot. Same with this one. There you go. Up there. Like I said, foaming up them little gaps so that they don't get a cold spot. They shouldn't be, but what I'm thinking is because that's roof rafter, I'm not wanting any cold air to come through from front roof and then just make like a little cold spot where condensation can form. So, so that just takes that out of the equation. I'll just show you something else what I learned off electricians. So you see what we've done here. If you look there, there's a plug on end. So that plug socket there is for velux windows. So when they come veluxes, they've got a plug on them. And if you cut plug off at velux, then we've been told that that's where your warranty ends. As soon as plug gets cut off, warranty ends. So if you cut it off and then put it into a fuse spare, if they failed at any point and you went to Velux and said, you know, this has happened, well, they just turn around and say, sorry, but you've cut plug off, so you've no warranty. So you get to leave your plug on, and we put like a little plug socket in there, and they neaten it all up, and they'll just stick plug back in. And that's where that I've been learned to do it. I'm still waiting for electricians. They're going to do a bit more. I thought they'd finished, but they've got to put some plug sockets in place. So I'm hoping once building inspector's been, and then he gives us go ahead to start boarding, we'll get electricians here to finish off. And we'll start with sealing. We'll board flat bit first, or sealing, what I call sealing bit first, and then slanty bits, which is, what would you call that? Eaves, I don't know. Slanty bit. So that bit second. And then how we're going to skim it? We're going to skim it so they've got the lines. We're not going to curve it. Curving it's the easy way. But what we'll do is we're going to board it, because I want it quite angular. Board it, and then once boards are in place, I'm going to put a thin board bead all the way around so we've got a line to work to, and then ceiling will be skimmed, and then each panel will be skimmed separate. So like I said, board bead will go down that corner as well, down that corner, and hopefully it'll be a nice neat job and look mint. So because we wanted to have a bit of wow factor, hopefully we will. What else have I done? So while we've got a bit of insulated board, I decided to just insulate board these window reveals bottoms, because it's quite thick to ledge. There's like when a window's fitted, there's like a little ledge that sticks out. Well, that's what you use to level. So we always bead to that. So I've put that. We've stuck that onto window ledge, down to that line, and then it'll be, once wall's done, it'll be beaded. So all them at same size as well. So all these at the same size. So we'll cut inside at reveal, and they'll all be to the same measurement, so that every window reveal is all going to be the same. And then boards will go onto the wall and fit up flush to that board, and we know that it'll be level, or more or less level, because your windows have been put in level, and you've got same measurement all the way around. So if it's bang on the same measurement, you're more or less level. So board to them, flatten off to that edge. So it's been an easy wall to board that actually. I ain't decided whether I'm going to do it in drywall or whether I'm just going to stick them on. I'll make that decision when I get round to it, I think. What else? Yeah, so it's been a busy few days. It's been stressful doing it, because it's not the best job in the world. We've had to have a mask on, glasses on, goggles on, and I just hadn't had time to make a video, so so this is the one that you're getting. Not else to report, so we'll get boarded once it gets to go ahead, and I'll probably do another video then once I start boarding. So that's Damp Sam signing off from kitchen. Hopefully we'll be done by Christmas. See you later.
Thanks for watching another edition of Damp TV with Damp Sam. Please subscribe and please like the channel.